Welcome back everybody to, of course, a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. In today's video, as you can see by the title, despite the fact that we've got all of these interesting events such as the Fortnite Birthday Bash allowing us to complete challenges to earn free rewards, as well as the same going for the Rocket League collaboration now that the game is free to play on the Epic Games Store, there's something perhaps more interesting upcoming very soon for the month of October to be exact, as we're closely approaching the month starting now, which actually is considered one of Fortnite's biggest events of the whole year. I'm gonna let you guess in the comments right now, just real quick, what that event may be. I mean, it's in the title, so obviously you guys guessed that. I don't know why I even thought that would be a thing. And despite many people thinking we don't have too many leads so far, we have a ton of interesting things to discuss regarding not only the map changes that will be upcoming this Halloween for Fortnitemares 2020, but the free rewards we'll be able to earn and the inevitable challenge set that will allow us to earn those free rewards that come along with it. Before we dive into it all, however, Peely's just giving you a red card, and the red card resembles, well, hitting the subscribe button right now. And make sure you're doing that right now, as you have better luck for getting a Victory Royale in your very next game. But nah, seriously guys, we're incredibly close to 1.9 million and ultimately 2 million we're aiming for by the end of the year, so everybody's support right now, considering 70% of you aren't subbed, would honestly mean the world. The item shop is now looking pretty lit, not just overall, but today we have the Renegade emote back, and if you have to be picking up literally anything in here, make sure you're rocking code FriendlyMachine, and unlike other YouTubers, in the first hour of every video, if you let me know you're rocking the code down below in the comments, I'll give your comment a heart. Also, another reason for you to subscribe is I'm going to be gifting different subscribers every single day, so if you want to receive a gift potentially in the near future like Wolfman Pan right here, who's going to be receiving the popular TikTok dance as an emote, make sure you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on, and comment your Epic Games ID down below. And also, feel free, I know the YouTubers don't say this, to just simply go and add me. I'm going to be adding a few of you guys right now just to show or prove that I do this. Let's just add these 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's everybody added who tried adding me. And I'll be on the lookout more so in the comment section, so don't forget to include your Epic Games ID down there too, so perhaps I can even see it on my added friends section. Peely looks kinda normal from this angle, but upon turning around for the purposes of appealing to Halloween's theme in this video, we have the Peely Bone skin. Also rate my drip in the comment section down below in terms of appealing to the Halloween theme, and some of these rewards are free. If you can guess out of 5 how many are free here that we could earn throughout the years of Fortnitemares, I'll also make sure to give your comment a heart if I see it. Anyways, with that said, now let's hop into a game and further discuss what's going to be upcoming in terms of map changes, free rewards and challenges for this year's Fortnitemares event. So the first thing probably worth noting is the fact that yes, the Battle Bus will be receiving another revamp, which seems like, I don't know, too soon to have one since Fortnite's birthday, but it won't be for a few weeks' time. In the previous years, it's always been Halloween themed around the time of Fortnitemares rolling around, however, I don't think it's had too many changes over the years, just like the birthday Battle Bus has only had change, well, the candle representing the year of how old Fortnite's turning, and alongside the fact we're seeing these birthday cake map changes now, they're going to be soon disappearing, so yeah, don't forget to complete your challenges as they're limited to the amount of time left on screen right now. Boom! You are not having my birthday cake, buddy. So before we discuss the major map changes that most likely will be introduced, replacing this entire island like we saw last year, let's take a look at the previous year free rewards. So here is the first initial challenge set we've ever seen in terms of being able to earn free rewards for Fortnitemares, which was in 2018. And as for 2019, well, this was also kind of different, considering, well, we had this challenge set, obviously where we could earn the umbrella that I'm using right now, just so you can see from the glider redeploy, it's the Storm Sail one. And despite all the other free rewards we could earn in the challenge set, that wasn't all, as yes, I mentioned before, we had some major map changes, first of which now that seem to be taking over the authority, confirming yes, this is going to be a completely revamped island potentially again, is this cobweb and some others just simply inside here. Like, they have no reason to be here other than the fact that, well, we're leading up to Halloween and ultimately tease it. And for those that don't know what I'm referring to, in terms of this center island of our map completely changing last year, we had the Storm King boss and LTM that we could defeat as a community. Come here, mate. Come here. That's my kill, man. Don't steal him. boom, we got him. And in terms of our free rewards and this center island changing, they were both linked together last Fortnitemares, as we had to go in this Storm King LTM to ultimately earn most of the free rewards, as you've seen from the challenges, or what we need to do to complete them. This glitch is so annoying. Every time you respawn in Team Rumble, it just completely scuffs your inventory. Literally having to spend time putting it back to how it was and then just to be eliminated again by sweats. Hopefully they fix this in the next update, if not the Fortnitemares update. And speaking of the Fortnitemares update, when this happens, that's not all in terms of what will be coming to the game, map changes and free rewards. Obviously we're going to be seeing tons of Halloween decorations entirely around the full map. I don't know why I threw my mini shield, I shouldn't have done that. But look, Galactus right there, that kind of confirms he's upcoming. Seriously though, how cool would it be instead of the boss Storm King like we saw last season, we get boss Galactus for Fortnitemares? I mean, it would make no sense whatsoever, as it's going to be the Nexus War Live event to end off this season or make sense of the storyline with our Marvel characters. As I was going to say though, despite the map changes that obviously happen, whether we see the Storm King return or anything to do with our storyline developed for Fortnitemares this year, we have a ton of item shop skins rotate that everybody seems to want or like the selectable styles for. And just for an example, well, the Skull Trooper and Ghoul Trooper are some of the most notorious skins that rotate throughout the item shop in Battle Royale, and have been some of the rarest if you got them in the first ever year of Fortnitemares in Chapter 1, Season 1. Ah, no, don't kill me. Oh my god, he must be so low. What the hell is happening? I'm glitching out, boys. I have no idea what just happened. What? But as I was saying, the Skull Trooper and the Ghoul Trooper came around initially in Season 1 of Fortnite, the first ever one, not Chapter 2, and when they rotated throughout the item shop next year, well, the Skull Trooper, considering the Ghoul Trooper didn't return instantly the next following Fortnitemares, it received a purple selectable style for all OG owners who purchased it in its initial Fortnitemares rotation in late 2017. The same happened for the Ghoul Trooper last year, for those of you who don't know, as it rotated back throughout the item shop, receiving its pink selectable style. And even the skin I'm wearing right now, this rotated throughout the item shop last year, Peely Bone, so definitely expect some of the other popular Fortnite skins to get these Halloween revamps, so obviously Epic Games make a ton of money. Fortnite after all is a free game, this is how they make their money, and with their audience, or reach anyways, being vastly reduced by the fact that iOS still don't have Fortnite back, and they're not going to until late 2021 at least, so it seems. I honestly predict that Fortnite are going to go harder than ever in terms of the item shop or paid cosmetics, instead of just the free rewards. Is it just me, or do Team Rumble games literally never go to the 100 kill limit now? It's kinda depressing. And also, look at the amount of people on each team. I don't know if this is because I'm like level 165 that I'm getting paired up against people who literally hate playing against each other, because, I mean, look at this, we have the Empire State Building literally at Salty Springs. I think that was too painful, that game, to do again, so we're going to hop into our battle labs and discuss the map changes even further. So as you can see now in the sky, literally where my cursor is, we have the Galactus star, and I don't know why in Battle Labs, but they've updated it so we're stood on this platform instead of just the Quinjet where they could have added this. And as you guys know, we have a lot of capability this season, considering, well, Tony Stark sort of single-handedly pulled this back through from simply constructing things in that small warehouse. Yep, it might be bad quality, but I'm going to zoom in on it, alright? And the reason I mention this capability, despite, you know, this storyline not really being linked to Fortnitemares, or perhaps they could go with this route this year, is because in the files we've had re-implemented or updated recently the perma-rifts, and for those that don't know, this was basically associated largely with Kevin the Cube's floating island form. And speaking of Kevin, I've got the free Lil Kev back bling on from the Lil Kev challenges. And speaking of Kevin too, considering obviously we see some really cool drastic map changes for Fortnitemares every year, whether it be Kevin the Cube, the floating island form, or the Storm King, Donald Mustard stated that we might be seeing Kevin again. I've only just noticed now that the Galactus star is literally right above the Authority, and it kinda looks closer than it did a few days ago. Without getting off track though, Kevin the Cube could be returning in its floating island form, as we've seen this happen before in Season X when nobody expected it to happen after the butterfly event occurred and, you know, it basically exploded, transported us to the butterfly dimension or the Nexus, that we then revisited in the Unvaulting event. And speaking of Fortnite live events, Epic Games are even teasing more and more now that Kevin the Cube or something could be reappearing from one of the prior ones, as they've asked us for one of the Fortnite birthday tweets What is our favourite live event? Some people have even created their own poll out of these in the replies, and many people have selected the end event, but honestly I don't think that was as good. I mean, I know it was more hype than the final showdown, but for me anyways, there's just no topping that event. One thing we actually haven't seen in Fortnitemares now that we've seen a llama is a revamped llama in Fortnite Battle Royale anyways, to do with the colour scheme appealing to Halloween. And one bad habit I have in actual games is like doing this to just you get the material, yeah, like not actually searching it to complete the punch cards. I did not know Gorges were in Battle Labs. We're gonna have to dip out of here real quick. Whilst we're in the lobby, we can talk about the final changes that will be made in Fortnitemares, despite the free rewards that literally we'll get from logging in if we already own certain skins, having updated selectable styles. And before the event even starts, the creative hub probably will most likely be updated to be Halloween themed, or from somebody making one that's Halloween themed that Epic Games have chosen. And until this happens, we can't really expect too much to be revealed about Fortnitemares, despite the perma-rifts being re-implemented into the files as we previously mentioned or shown on screen. But realistically, I guess we'll just have to wait and see for the next updates to roll around. And speaking of those updates, they're already on the testing and staging servers 14.30 and 14.40, so it shouldn't be too long from now until we get more leaked information or updates in the game, implying the Halloween event soon upcoming in the very near future in the following weeks. That's all for today's video, so if you enjoyed, don't forget to slap a like in it down below and make sure you're subscribing right now with that notification bell ticked, because 70% of you still at the end of the video aren't subscribed for whatever reason. It honestly blows my mind at this point, and hopefully then I can recognise you guys in those future videos to come on the channel from remaining active. Have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching, and hopefully too we can see Peelybone rotating throughout the item shop in this year's Fortnitemares event.